From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Lunch Hour News Blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting that the Houston branch of the Log Cabin Republicans, a conservative LGBTQ plus group, has released a statement in support of removing the city's pride walks, crosswalks that is, something that other LGBTQ plus people were protesting as it happened a few weeks ago. We believe community initiatives should prioritize safety and fairness for everyone, said Danny Stevens, president of the Log Cabin Republicans of Houston. Removing or modifying pride crosswalks is not about erasing anyone's identity. It's about ensuring public projects are inclusive, safe, and consistent in how taxpayer resources are used. That means no special treatment for any group, including our own. They called pride crosswalks politically divisive artwork, and said safety issues like lighting, standard markings, durable surfaces, and proper signage should be prioritized. The statement was in response to the removal of pride-themed crosswalks in Houston's LGBTQ plus Montrose neighborhood. The move followed a directive from Texas Governor Greg Abbott, the Republican, to the Texas Department of Transportation to tear up rainbow crosswalks across the state. LCR of Houston, that's the Log Cabin Republicans of Houston, said it was donating $500 toward the creation of a permanent memorial for Alex Hill, who lost his life at 21 in a hit-and-run incident near that intersection and inspired the creation of the Rainbow Crosswalk. The group is an outlier in its response to the removal of the crosswalks, with many in the area expressing outrage. The neighborhood's LGBTQ plus community center, the Montrose Center, said they are heartbroken by the removal. Local officials also shared their frustration. It is incredibly disappointing that the state and federal governments are focused on painting over a crosswalk instead of deeply addressing real issues. Harris County Commissioner Leslie Briones told the Houston Public Media. But the bottom line is they can erase paint on a crosswalk, but they're never going to erase pride of Houstonians, of Harris County residents, or of the LGBTQIA plus community. Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo expressed anger that the Metropolitan Transit Authority of Harris County, or Metro, didn't fight the state's order to remove the crosswalks. She said, Metro could have requested an exemption from the state's policy or taken legal action before removing art and a symbol that was so important to our community. Metro reports to a board of directors, but the board did not have input on this. The community deserves to know who made the final decision to remove the crosswalk, why the decision was not put up for a board vote, and what other options could have been pursued instead of instant removal. State Senator Molly Cook, a Democrat, noted in a statement that brightly colored crosswalks actually make intersections safer. Ripping them out continues a trend of anti-intellectualism from a transportation viewpoint at the state level, Cook said. The state is removing safety infrastructure away from our streets while traffic-related deaths continue to increase year by year. The removal of the Montrose Rainbow Crosswalks is disappointing, completely unnecessary, and a shameful waste of taxpayer money. Both state and federal officials have justified the removal of pride intersections by arguing that street art is distracting to drivers. The data, however, supports the complete opposite. The Bloomberg Philanthropies 2022 Asphalt Art Safety Study found that crashes involving pedestrians or cyclists dropped 50% at painted intersections. It also reported a 25% decrease in conflicts between drivers and pedestrians, a 27% increase in drivers yielding to pedestrians immediately, and a 38% decrease in pedestrians crossing when the walk signal was not lit at intersections with public art. The data also revealed that injuries resulting from crashes dropped 37% in painted intersections. Abbott's directive does not specifically call out pride-related art, but rather mandates the removal of any and all political ideologies from streets across the state. Rainbow crosswalks and Black Lives Matter messaging are the first targets, just as they were in Florida earlier this year. That's News Blast for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.